Welcome back. It's time to take a look at what's trending on the web. So remember when we talked about President Trump's Walk of Fame star being destroyed? Well, now the West Hollywood City Council wants it completely gone. But it's actually property of the City of Los Angeles, and the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce has that final say, saying that they've never removed a star despite political beliefs. And they said they've even kept stars of disgraced actors like Bill Cosby and Kevin Spacey.
Wow. So it's been vandalized twice, right?
Yeah.
And so, wow, that's just crazy to me. You know, this is history. This is a huge honor just to be on the Walk of Fame. I haven't seen it, though, in person, and I really need to.
It's a cool little, you'd be surprised with the area around it, but it's a cool concept for sure.
Yeah. And Chris, you were saying how you don't want the vandalism to win.
Well, it just doesn't seem like the right way to do things, right? So you don't agree with the guy's political opinion, so you hack up a star of fame that has nothing to do really with his political opinion, and then that behavior is rewarded with a vote to try to get it removed entirely. It's like you committed a crime and now we're going to reward you for it. Doesn't seem too right to me.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. One soon-to-be Texas A&M alumnus graduation pictures are giving See You Later Alligator a whole new meaning. Now, the photos of Mackenzie Nolan include a real-life alligator. Nolan will be graduating from Texas A&M with a major in wildlife ecology. Some people are saying, wow, she really has the guts to just, you know, pose with the gator for her graduation pictures.
I'm more confused with this photo here with her Texas A&M ring. How did they get it to just stand there and be still? Apparently
her and the gator have been besties since she's been there.
You know what? And also, little low-key shout out to the photographer here. Probably not a lot of experience with gators. And then I don't know if you guys were around in the 4:30 hour when Megan casually mentioned that she took her graduation photos in the middle of a tornado.
Not my graduation photos, but a lot of photos during school, I should probably say. So I didn't have my graduation photos with, you know, funnel clouds and shelf clouds, but I did have a lot of time out in the field storm chasing with my class and instructors and professors. That was a fun time.
That's pretty impressive. My photos were just me with a bad haircut with my parents.
Mine were just on campus, around campus. So basic now.
Well, finally, a woman in New Jersey helped a man who was short on cash pay for his food, just to learn that it was a man who did not need any cash at all. It was Keith Urban. The star was apparently in town for a concert and posed for a picture with this woman. Heidi, you said that she's a substitute teacher.
Yeah, I mean,
Their pay scale is a little different.
Way different than Keith Urban. Of course, we know Keith Urban. He's net worth $75 million. So I think he can afford some wah-wah without a substitute teacher who's probably not making that much money.
Do you think that he'll repay her? What do you think? Keep in contact, keep in touch with her, and repay her?
It would be such a weak move if he didn't at least give her some free concert tickets.
Yeah, that's what I think. VIP concert tickets, too.
This guy's going into a gas station, clearly doesn't even have his credit cards on him. I'm not on Keith Urban's side here, buddy.
I'm not either.
If you have $75 million, you do not accept a free sandwich from a substitute teacher. Some of the hardest working people are educators in this country, and this woman does not have to pick up Keith Urban's turkey and Swiss.
The interesting thing is that his bodyguard was with him. What was up with that? Did he not have his wallet either?
Maybe they don't have that relationship. Maybe they're not that close.
Oh, but he's the relationship
like,
with stranger?
nah, dude, you have enough money. You could pay for that sandwich.
What's going to be up next in weather, Megan?
It's going to be another toast.